Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I would like to talk about the psychological difference between shooting a regular rifle versus shooting an assault rifle, a automatic or semi-automatic rifle. The psychological difference between shooting the two, because I've been thinking about this ever since that tragic shooting of all those kids being killed in that school in Connecticut. And I want to share my personal story, my personal experience with rifles, because I think, at least my story, could convince people to pass a lot stricter gun control laws. Pass just all these gun control laws, especially against assault rifles, people easily getting an assault rifle. Now, throughout my life, I've shot a regular rifle, non-automatic rifles, like going to the gun range with my friends and shooting a rifle, and it never made me necessarily trigger happy shooting a regular rifle. Like it never entered my mind while shooting a non-automatic regular rifle. Sorry, I'm not very skilled with the whole lingo of guns, so apologize. I'm not a personal gun owner. But like it had never entered my mind shooting a regular rifle to turn the gun on my friends. It's just shooting a gun, and that's all there is to it. It's like something very practical, something very utilitarian. Like my mind worked in a very utilitarian fashion, shooting a non-automatic regular rifle. But I had a very different psychological experience shooting assault rifles. Now, a couple of summers ago, my friend here in Michigan, he's a big guy at the Libertarian Party. He said, "Jonathan, let's go shooting at the gun range." And I thought, that sounds cool, that sounds like a good time. So we got to the shooting range out in the middle of the forest. Typical Ted Nugent, Michigan experience here. And he opened up the trunk of the car, and he had all these assault rifles in his car. He had 5 AK-47s, he had 3 Uzis, he had a bunch of other assault rifles, automatic and automatic and semi-automatic guns that I'd never used before, that I had never really seen up close before. And he didn't have them registered. It's like, I don't know if I'm like breaking the law just telling you. I don't know if I broke the law, I don't know. I just shot these guns. So it was a lot of fun shooting these automatic, semi-automatic assault rifles in the middle of the forest. And shooting an assault rifle, a very different psychological experience I had versus shooting a regular rifle. Because I felt very trigger happy with shooting assault rifles. Now I didn't expect this. Now it had entered my mind while shooting these guns to like turn the gun around and shoot my friends. I like love my friends. I'd never do that. But like I was getting so trigger happy because I felt like I had a lot of power shooting these assault rifles. It gave me a huge sense of power. It gave me a huge adrenaline rush. And so, like, while I was shooting these shooting the Uzis, shooting the AK-47s, it entered my mind randomly and unconsciously that I wanted to go out in the streets. This is the rush I got from shooting assault rifles. I wanted to go out in the streets and shoot a bunch of random people. I was feeling so immensely trigger happy. And I did not expect to have that reaction with shooting assault rifles. Like, there is a huge psychological difference between shooting regular rifles and assault rifles. Like, shooting an assault rifle, an automatic or semi-automatic rifle, is like crack cocaine. Compared to shooting a regular non-automatic rifle, it's just like decaffeinated coffee, basically, or non-alcoholic beer or something like that. That's what it's shooting like a regular rifle, compared to shooting an assault rifle, which feels like crack cocaine. Like, that's the only time I went and shot assault rifles, but it was something that I got really addicted to. I understand how it can be very addictive shooting assault rifles. Like, that sense of rush I got. So, like, if that was my reaction, then I really think there should be stricter gun control laws, especially with people randomly getting an assault rifle. Like, if that is such a huge psychological difference between shooting a regular rifle versus shooting an assault rifle, assault rifles should not be in civilian hands, because there will easily be another shooting, another school shooting. So that was my personal experience. So I do think there should be stricter gun control laws, but at the same time, like, I am for gun control, but I do understand where radical right-wing people are coming from, thinking that the government wants to take away guns from the civilians so that they can take away all our civil rights and establish this huge police state. So, and that we are completely helpless. The civilian population is completely helpless against a police state. They're having, like, I understand with having militias, but maybe, like, the government should assist civilian militias. Maybe the government should assist civilian armies so that we can counter, just in case a police state does come and the government takes all away. Government takes all our civil liberties. There can be a militia to uphold U.S. Constitution. So, like, I understand that. And I do really think that the gunman, the shooter, Adam Lanza, whoever, killed all those kids, quite likely he was a Manchurian candidate. Now, my brother has been saying that, and I did not think so at first. Manchurian candidate meaning maybe there's a possibility that the CIA kidnapped Adam Lanza and trained him psychologically to take out a whole school of kids, and then brainwashed him so that he blacked out, like the same with Saran Train, the assassin of Bobby Kennedy, who when he assassinated Bob Kennedy, he blacked out. He did not remember his experience because he was brainwashed by the CIA, whatever. So maybe Adam Lanza had the same experience because that's why he destroyed his hard drive. That's quite a possibility. Like, if you're going to kill a bunch of kids in a school and you know you're going to shoot yourself, you know you're going to kill yourself at the end, why would you destroy your hard drive? I mean, it wouldn't matter. Like, nothing would matter because you're going to kill yourself anyway. After doing such a horrendous deed, why would you destroy your hard drive? So maybe the CIA destroyed his hard drive to cover up the fact. The CIA brainwashed him to kill all these kids so that there could be stricter gun control laws so that the government can take away our rights to bear arms so that the U.S. government can easily establish a police state. I'm not really concerned about that, but I am for gun control because of the huge psychological difference. They were a lot of fun, I'll be honest, like shooting assault rifles. You're really trigger happy. I'm a pacifist. I would never go on the streets and kill a bunch of people. But it gave me such a rush shooting assault rifles. Like, someone could easily decide to do that. Because it's like crack cocaine. That's all I want to say. I love you very much.